So I'm sad to say it, but I think this is gonna be my last video shot in this room for a good little while because I'm moving out. So since I'm going to college in a matter of days, actually 2 days, I am packing up right now and I'm getting ready to go because this is just a crazy time. I don't know, I have to move out, I have to go move into a new dorm, start a new life in a way, and it's kind of emotional, but I want to bring you along for the journey because, I don't know, this is something that I would want to watch, and this is kind of going to kickstart a series of mine, which is going to be like a day in the life, or like the lifestyle of a D1 runner. So, yeah, this is kind of the beginning. Okay, a bit of a mix-up happened here. So I didn't actually get all the shots, so I just explained this in a second, so just bear with me here. What's up? So basically, that didn't work out at all. So I was planning on going to my old house, giving you the summary, but I'm here now, and I definitely missed that window. It was just way too emotional moving in and moving out, so I kind of ended up just spending time with friends and family, finishing up packing, doing all that. But I'm here now, and I'm really excited to share this experience with you. So I'm gonna run you through the day, give you a roundup of what happened, and so let's get started. So this all started Friday morning at 7:09, and well, my family and I are gonna move out at about 8 o'clock. Well, actually it was just me moving out, but they were helping me. And my room still looks like this. Because I forgot to fully pack. And it was just because I was catching up with everyone, spending so much time out, and I just totally neglected to complete my packing. So I packed all my stuff up in the morning. I kind of made it in the nick of time. My dad pulled up, and I threw all the stuff in his truck, and we were kind of just hanging out as a family one last time before everybody left. My sister gave me a bunch of advice on going to college, and we had a bunch of hugs and said a bunch of goodbyes. I had to take a shower real quick so I'd have my shower in for the day, and then we headed on to William & Mary. Okay, 1 hour 4 minutes. Well, everybody, we've made it to campus, and my mom thought we were lost, but she was wrong. We're actually here, and it doesn't look that crowded. There's not big lines or anything. And we made our way to William & Mary, and it was so hectic on campus. For a move-in day, though, it was really mild. For some reason, William & Mary is just like too large for how many people are here to some degree, so there is space around, which is really nice. And so then we moved on in. I told you, Mom. Yeah. Hey, come on, let's get it. Get it? So hard. Yo! Dude, what's up? What's up, Alex? Oh, nice. So I'll go through those. This is a sick. So when we went into our room, we had one large space, and then we had a little bit of a smaller space with a bathroom attached to it. And so we decided to make the smaller space our chilling room, and then the larger space our 3-person triple room to sleep in and move our desk to do some work there. And it looked amazing. Like, I was so happy that we had done such a good job because, I mean, I don't know, we're guys, and I just didn't think we would do that great of a job. But anyways, so after moving everything in, my mom and I went to Marketplace, which is a cafe, to get my ID, and then we ate some lunch there, and it was pretty good. It was catered food this time, so not the usual, but still amazing food. So after that, my mom and I walked back to my dorm, and we parted our goodbyes, and I had my first hall meeting where we did the name game, where you have to say the person in front of you, and then building and building and building while adding an adjective. And I was Zealous Zach and accidentally said Zealous, and some guy named Aiden corrected me, which was a little bit embarrassing, but like I was totally fine with it. I didn't even know the adjective. I just kind of knew it it was a real word, so I used that. But anyways, that was a weird game. There were so many icebreakers this day.
This is our first visitor.
Hey.
His name's Thomas.
Yep.
And so Tom came in right after the icebreakers, but before we headed to the Kaplan Arena.
Tankin' Tom was my adjective name thing.
Tom.
For sure, for sure.
That's staying forever.
Yeah.
Our first visitor, this is hype.
And after that, we all went as a group to the Kaplan Arena where we had a bunch of freshman seminar things where we had to listen to people talk and be introduced to the school and yada yada yada. And so that was not the most fun, but it was something that we had to do. And then we headed back to the dorms for a couple minutes before dinner. And then at dinner, I got a nice hearty meal, and it definitely was satisfying. I made a really cool plate, and I'm really happy with what I've been making so far. I've been making some really good, healthy options. And then after that, we went back to the dorm for a second, and Alex and I thought we could get a run in because we had to do a workout that day, and we had no time at all. So we had changed out into our running clothes, and then we were like, we can't do this now. So we decided to throw back on our casual clothes, go back out, and so we met up with the group, and we all went to the Sunken Garden, which is basically this yard that is held with academic buildings around it, and it's a really cool space to have a picnic, to throw frisbee, to hang out. And so we were just there, and we all played some more icebreakers. It was really dark out, so I didn't get much film of it, but then after that we had to walk over to the Wren building and past it to the president's mansion, where we had to wake up the president. So basically we were like all standing outside, and obviously she knew, and there's speakers set up, and like we knocked on the door and woke her up, and she was like, oh my gosh. And it's just a thing that we do that I think is significant in some way, but I'm not really sure why. And so then we went back to the dorm, and like everybody started kind of like partying, going out, doing what they needed to do. But Alex and I were like, oh shoot, we still have to run. So we threw on the running shoes, got our gear on, threw on a headlamp, and ran on the Colonial Parkway, which is the scariest place ever. It's pitch black, surrounded by woods, and we were like, we might die here. And then we decided to turn around, run the rest of the workout around campus. And then after running, we were like, it's been a long day. Let's shower up, let's eat some food, and then let's go to bed. I hope you enjoyed. This has been an interesting video. I really have loved my experience here so far. There's a lot of opportunities here and a lot of really cool people to meet. So, as usual, live happy, be healthy. See ya.
The wingman in the party I know. Ray, I know his nephews reppin' sweet talk. Shaka go make my friend's best friend from Belize. She loves TDE, favorite songs called The Grains. Say not